Hi guys, you're back again with the Vapinvader. Right guys, today for review, we have 8 flavours, all sent over by Vape Wild. I'm going to do them one at a time because there is 8. I don't want it going too long because I know this can get a little bit boring sometimes. So, all these will be done on the Funky 160 by a leader with the SXK clone of the Narca. They'll all be done on the same device. This one is wicked up ready to go, so I'll put this flavour on and then we'll start from there. As I said, there is 8 flavours, so I'm not going to mess about, guys. I'm going to straight wick up, drip, tell you what I can taste, and move on. And then at the end, I might put them in some sort of order. I don't want the video to go on too long, so get them wicks nice and wet. First one we have for you here, guys, is a broke down slow down, which is a 3 milligram. It is 65-35, so that's 65 VG, 35 PG, and it is a pineapple juice candy. So, let's give it a vape. Just turn waltz up a little bit, guys. Give you another vape. Yeah, pineapple juice candy. For me, it's more just like the pineapple juice. I'm kind of not really getting the candy. Maybe there's a little sweetness at the end, but it's a very nice, pleasant pineapple juice. The nicotine's a little bit scratchy, but obviously, as you know, I don't use nicotine now unless it's nic salts. So, that being said, let's move on to the next flavour. So, I shall re-wick and come back, and we will be back with the slow-mo. Right guys, so we are back with the slow-mo. This is a 0 milligram and it is max VG and it is a watermelon, berries and whipped cream. The watermelon isn't very prominent in this, guys, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad. You don't want to really overpower sometimes with watermelon because it drowns out. Mainly, I'm getting berries and whipped cream out of this. There is a little bit of watermelon on the inhale, but not a great deal. Mainly berries and cream. It's not a bad vape. I prefer this more than the first one, but I do think that the watermelon is a little bit lacking. So we're on a roll, guys. Let's keep it going. The next one is the peach guava, or peach guavaria. But we'll be back and I'll tell you what that is in a minute, guys. Re-wick, I'll be back shortly. Right guys, so we are back with the peach guavia. And we're all wicked up and ready to go. This one is the peach guavia, is a 0 milligram max VG. It was also June 2015's mystery flavour, which is a peach guava. Get the peach, no problem. Guava, I'll be honest with you guys, I've never ate guava. I've had it in a few drinks, like soft drinks and a few energy drinks type things. So I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for with the guava. It's got that similar sort of taste to some of the drinks I've had, so I would say it's in there, but I would say the prominent flavour is the peach. It's there on the inhale and the exhale. So that's 3, guys. Move on to the next one, which is, got it here, guys, Professor Snape's Slivering Sauce. Get wicked up. See you back here, guys. We're back, guys, with the Professor Snape's Slivering Sauce. This is a pear, coconut and cream. It's a 0 milligram and a max VG. I get the pear, 100%. The coconut's on the exhale, and I'd say so is the cream. The coconut kind of overpowers the cream, if that makes sense. It makes it almost like a coconut cream rather than pear, coconut and cream. Yeah, on the inhale you get that pear. On the exhale, the pear tends to dwindle away and you get the coconut and cream. It's not actually a bad vape, that one, guys. So, the next flavour is the razzleberry. So, you know what we're going to do? See you in 2. So, we are back with the razzleberry. And that is, if you haven't guessed, a raspberry and blackberry. It is a 3mg and it is 65-35 PG. I apologise for the dog, guys. I've had to open the window because obviously it's getting a bit cloudy in here. But we'll give you a vape. Again, the nicotine is a little bit scratchy on this, guys, but as I say, I have been vaping Nic salts. But it's a pleasant vape. I probably could see myself vaping this. I would get used to it. It's not that bad. Yeah, the flavour's good. You get a raspberry on the inhale, and on the exhale, the blackberry takes over. But I would say the raspberry is still there. It's like a combination of the two flavours. All in all, that's quite a pleasant vape, guys. So, we will now move on to the next juice, which is a fruit bomb. Won't be a sec. Right, guys, so back with the fruit bomb. This one is a raspberry, pineapple, strawberry, and mango. And unfortunately, mango. But, hey ho, we live and learn. I've tried some that I have found, I won't say pleasant, but not too bad. So we'll try this one. That is actually generally a nice flavour, guys. You get the raspberry and pineapple, strawberry, and the mango is very faint, thank God. But it is there. The mango is there. I would say the prominent two flavours in this would be the pineapple and the raspberry. You get the tartiness of the raspberry, you get the nice pineapple, little hint of strawberry. Strawberry's quite weak and so is the mango, but that suits me just fine. Another nice vape. This one is a 0mg and a max VG also. So they did send over a mixture of these guys. These were all sent over by Vape Wild, because I haven't mentioned that yet. They were sent over for the purpose of the review, but it won't change my opinion. They did send over a mixture of some 0 max VGs and some 3mg. The 3mg tend to be 65-35 mix. So we're on his last two, guys, and the next one is the Cowboy Cooler. Won't be a second. Hi guys, back again with the Cowboy Cooler, which is a berry menthol. So let's have a try. That is very pleasant. I do really like that one. It is what it is. It's a menthol, but it's not too overpowering. The menthol's quite light. It's not too much. It's just enough so you know it's there. The berry, I would probably say there's a little bit of raspberry, a little bit of blackberry. Let's see if there's anything else. I'd say blackberry and raspberry, and I think there's a few more flavours in there, guys. I think there's a touch of blueberry. I do get a touch of blueberry. So I think it's blueberry, raspberry, and blackberry. Yeah. So that's quite pleasant, guys. So we are moving on to the next one. What I will say, guys, is before I do the last one, I have been taking a bit of advice about the channel. Sometimes I do go on a little bit and repeat myself, which I'm not going to do now. I'm just letting you know. If there is any improvements you want to see, put a comment in the comment box down below. I will listen to all comments to try and improve things. I'm trying this a new way, and I think also, guys, on the next juice review I do, I'm not going to say I'm going to go and come back. I'm just going to go, then come back and give you my thoughts. So hopefully that'll cut a little bit of time out. So, but I am trying to improve, guys. I want to give you more information, try and give you more of the flavours. I have been testing these flavours to try and get what I believe to be coming out of them. I am still learning, but I will get better. And as I get better, the channel will get better. And hopefully your viewing, the pleasure of your viewing will get better. But I have been taking some advice. I think it's good advice I've been given. So I'm going to try and progress. But without further ado, I've waffled enough. I'm going to go on with the Green Apple Envy, which is a 0 mg max VG, and it is a green apple. So this last one, I've got a fresh wick in there, guys. Just fluffing it up, guys. Putting the liquid on. And then the top cap. Not that you need running commentary, but hey ho. So, there we have the Green Apple Envy. I'm undecided on that one, guys. Apple's one of them that can be a bit funny when you vape it, in my opinion. It's quite pleasant. It's definitely a green apple. It's definitely a juicy green apple. But it's a slight synthetic-y taste to it. You know, obviously they're not, it's not a real... Sorry, guys. It's obviously not a real apple, but I have had apple vapes that are better. It's not a bad juice, but I've had better. And I'll just line all these up. I know for a fact this will have annoyed 2 people in the same go. So that's a little bonus for me, because there's 2 people I know and they both have the same name and they absolutely hate this. But what I will also do is just throw these away, as I won't be needing them. Sorry guys, that's just me having a little bit of fun. Right, so let's get down to the nit and grit of it. Me personally, I really like the Cowboy Cooler first. No, the Raspberry first. Then the Cowboy Cooler. Then the Slow Joe. Then I would say the Broke Down Slow Down. Then the Fruit Bomb. Then the Apple. The Peach Guava. And I'd say my least favourite were probably the Slivering Sauce. Just because I think that coconut were a little bit, yeah. I think it spoiled it a little bit. I would have took the coconut out of that. It would have been nice just a pear and cream. But there we go. So that's my order, guys. And I would probably say the raspberry, I give a 7 out of 10. Cowboy Cooler, 7 out of 10. Slow-mo would be 6. Broke Down, Slow Down would be 5.5. Fruit Bomb would be a 5. Green Apple, a 5. And these two, this one I'd probably give a 4. And this one I'd probably give a 3. A 5 and above, I'm not saying it's a bad juice. 5 means I would vape it, but just not all the time. 7 is something that I would vape on a regular occasion. Obviously, if you get into the realms of like an 8.59, it's something I love that I would vape all the time. But yeah, all in all, they're not a bad juice, guys. I do know if you order off Vape Wild, don't know if it's on at the moment, but they did have a deal on that's been on for quite some time, for almost a year now, that your first purchase is normally free with a code. Don't know if they're still doing that. I will leave a link in the description to their site. You can go over and check it out. I do know there's a Vape Wild EU, which is like the UK version. Then there's a normal Vape Wild. You want the EU because your postage will be cheaper because it will come from the EU. And as you can see, Vape Wild EU. So that's what you want to be looking for. I will leave a link in the description where you go pick these up, guys. They do have regular deals on there. I do find normally when you order 3 liquids, they generally send you 2 for free. So you order 3 and you get 5. They seem to give a lot of juice away. It's not the best juice I've ever had. I will say that. But it's not a bad juice either. And they have so many flavours, guys. I'd go over and check it out. For the price that they are, they're quite cheap. They're not expensive juices. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you the exact price. Because it does fluctuate a hell of a lot on that site. But I think last time I bought 3 bottles, it maybe sat me at like 8-9 quid. It wasn't very expensive at all, and it was free postage, and they chucked a couple of extra flavours in there. What I will say though, guys, if you vape a 0 and you order 3 zeros, your 2 3-1s might have nicotine in. Because when I used to vape 0, I did actually order some of these, and I ordered 3 for 3, and I got 2 with nicotine in. These were sent over for the purpose of the review, and I do believe they sent over 2 or 3. I think it were 2 with VG in it, 2 with nicotine in, and the rest were max VG. So that's been the Vape Wild review, guys. I hope you liked it. Anything you'd like to see improving the videos, guys, just leave a comment in the description. As I was saying before, I do tend to vape nic salts now instead of normal nicotine, just because I believe it to be smoother. As Dan from Mr. Subjective, I mentioned him in last Friday's review. Honestly, guys, if you are just trying to stop quitting, if you're just trying to stop smoking and quit, then get yourself over to his group. There will be a link in the description permanently now for Dan's group. His group isn't just aimed at people that are stopping, but mainly helps people that are stopping, transitioning, that are dual using. And it's a very, very good group for support when you're struggling. He'll give you good advice. He was the one that told me to try the nic salts, and it curbed my cravings. So, anyway, I've gushed over that enough, but I do think what he's doing over there is fantastic, and I do think that people, if you are struggling, he's the best person to speak to, and his group, because it's a full team over there that are really, really good people that will help you. But that's that. I'm not waffling on anymore. This has been the Vape Wild review. Let me know what you think in the description. If you want to check out any of these, there'll be a link in the description to the website. As I said, the three best for me were those three. I do think that they can be quite pleasant. They're not the best liquid. They're not the worst. They are quite an okay liquid. And for the price point, I think they're pretty fantastic. If you liked what you've seen, go check them out, guys. If not, that's up to you. As always, I have been the Vapinvader. Most important thing is stay off them stinkies. And if you're not off them, but you're trying, then that's still an accomplishment. As Dan once said, everything you don't smoke is a step in the right direction. Not nicking you saying, Dan, just... I think what he says is really true. If you are trying to stop, don't be too hard on yourself. Just try your best. If you have stopped, fantastic. I would like to know anybody's success stories. If you want to put a comment in there, let me know how long you've been stopped for. That's fine too. But this isn't me done and finished. Vapinvader, stay off them stinkies, and I'll join you on the vape side.